What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pachi Trendy here with vlog number 2. We're here today at Boston Billiards. About to run it up a little bit with a little bit of 1, 3, 2, 5. We got our names on both, so we're gonna see how it goes. A little update. I know on vlog 1, I told you guys on my birthday session that the vlog 2 was gonna be from live casino, which was gonna be a tournament, but unfortunately they weren't allowing me to record, so there's not gonna be no video vlog for that. But I decided to hit you guys up with cash game from Boston Billiards since I'm back in Boston. So hope you guys enjoy the hands, and let's get into it. So we first start off with 1-3. Alright, let's get to the first hand. So I have Jack 10 of clubs in the big blind, and it limps around to me, and I check. Right off the bat, baby, let's go. We flop a flush. Given it's a limp pot, ranges could be wide, a lot of ace-x with the clubs, so I check, and it checks round. Off to the turn, and the turn is the 9 of spades. Under the gun decides to bet $10, and I call. Middle position calls as well. Off to the river, and the river is a 3 of clubs. Under the gun bets 25. I have no choice but to just call. Middle position folds, and wouldn't you know it, this player has ace-4 of clubs, and he didn't qualify for the high hand because the higher straight was on the board. So that was pretty unfortunate for him, but it's good to not lose a lot of money in a pot where you flop a flush. So kudos to me for that. Alright, so next hand in is we pick up them Cowboys, and it limps 3 ways to me. I'm definitely raising this up. So I raise it to 20, and wouldn't you know it, 3 players all call $20. So as I start counting how much chips these players are going to give me, and we see a flop of 10 of spades, 3 of clubs, 5 of clubs, early position, donk leads, middle position folds, and the big blind folds as well. So me putting him on a 10x hand, I mid-raise to 40, thinking that he could probably call, thinking that I'm just trying to draw with some flush draws and maybe some under pairs. And wouldn't you know, he just folds. So, alright, starting the session so good. Wait, isn't this the hand from before? Oh no, I'm just seeing deja vu. Cowboys again, baby. So it's 2 players limped. And no, I'm raising it to 20. A lot of limping going on in this table. So hijack, fold, small blind calls, and we are off to a flop with 6 of clubs, ace of clubs, ace of spades. Damn, why is it when you have pocket kings, aces always got to come on the board? Anyway, we both check, and the turn is queen of spades. Not really a good card, but small blind checks. I bet 25, and the small blind calls 25. Off to a river, and the river is the jack of diamonds. So given there's straighty, flushy cards out here, I just check, he checks, and I take it down. So a little bit of time has passed on the 1-3, and we got called for a 2-5. So we're gonna add on for 1,000, and we're gonna run it up. All right. So next hand in at the 2-5 table, I have a premium in 8-4. Now I'm just gonna preface this by saying that don't do this at your own casino, people, just because I'm doing it. But 3 limpers in, I raised to 40, and Two players fold. Player in the big blind who's pretty loose. Shout out to Colin. He calls 40 and we're off to a flop. Flop comes queen of clubs, queen of hearts, nine of hearts. Colin, he checks, and I bet 35 and he mucks and I take it down. So that's how you play 8-4 suited, if you wanted to know. Just joking. But really, it's a premium, so only I can play it like that. Alright, y'all, strap in, because this is a banger. So I have King 9 off in the cutoff, and 3 players limp. Nah. I'm raising to 20. So, 3 players all call. So I pretty much was just raising just so I can steal this pot. But given the situation, and I'm in late position, I guess we can play it. So off to the flop. And you know it's a good one. 10 of clubs, king of spades, 9 of spades, I flop. 2 pair. It checks to me, and I bet $50. 2 players fold, and we have a customer. The hijack. He calls 50. So now I'm pretty much putting him on some draws, hoping no straighty Broadway cards come, but unfortunately the ace of diamond comes. And I'm not really liking that card, but he checks. So I think for a while, and I'm thinking I'm going to continue, and I bet $90. So this is where things get really, really interesting. So the player tanks for a little bit, and he, the hijack, check raises me to 325. So now I'm really, really thinking about, like, does he have ace king? Did he slow play a flop straight? I really don't know. I go into the tank for a really long time, and as you can see, I put the speed on because I was just in the tank for so long that I just really didn't know what to do here. This was a really difficult spot for me. So I think it over for about 45 seconds, and I come to the conclusion that I can't call, so let's just shove all the chips. So I go all in, and he snaps. So we're off to a river, and he shows ace 9. At this point, I'm like, fuck. So we off to the river, and the river is a magical card. It's the king of diamonds, and talk about a suck out. That was the most awesome pot of the night, and I didn't know what to say. Table went crazy, but it definitely was more than worth it. King 9, definitely gonna be my new favorite hand now.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tag me on TikTok? You have a TikTok?
Then you got 8, 9.
30 years old.
Yeah, I know. He just looks at it.
Yeah, I just look at it. Like girls dancing in the bikinis and shit. I like that.
I never know how people
Alright, you won't be on the blog.
I want to be on
729.
Yeah.
It's at C Crazy.
I'll move all the way.
Hey, you want to be online?
No.
Does your wife know you're here?
No.
Okay, that's just yeah. He thought he was rapping.
I was trolling. Fucking hard.
So after I won that hand, the table broke, and we are back at 1-3. Off to 1-3 with another premium. 8-3 of hearts. Under the gun raises to 12. The low jack and I call 12, where I'm in middle position, and the flop comes another banger. 8-3, 7, 8 of clubs, 3 of diamonds, 7 of spades. I donk lead into the pre-flop raiser, and just the low jack calls. The under the gun folds. So now the turn is a magical card, the 8 of diamonds, and we both check. I check to keep in some of his bluffs, some of his ace high hands. and some draws. And then the river is the ace of hearts. Now, I bet $70, hoping that he's going to call, seeing if he hit his top pair, and he does. And I show the boat, and we're good. Loving them. I'm running right now. Just loving it. Alright, so we're in the middle position here with Queen 5 of Hearts, and it goes a 5-way limped pot. Given this hand, I'm just playing it slow. So the flop comes Queen of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts, 2 of Clubs. Everyone checks, and the turn is the Ace of Diamonds. Checks round again. The river is a blank. I don't remember what the river was, but a player in middle position decides to bet 10. 3 players fold. I call, and I take it down. So, pretty good. Alright, so we know what the common theme of the night is, right? Premiums. So I have Ace, King of Diamonds in under the gun. Folds to under the gun 1, and under the gun 1 bets 35. I call 35, and the flop is 4 of spades, Ace of spades, King of hearts. Checks rounds. I check just to keep in some of his bluffs and some of his weaker hands. The turn comes the 7 of clubs. He checks. I bet 15. Then he calls 15. I thought this was interesting that maybe he could be on draw, but I bet really small because I wanted to keep some of his draws in and some of his weaker hands. But anyways, he calls. The river is an inconsequential 9 of hearts, and I decide to bet a little bigger, which was about 80, and he mucks his hand, and I pretty much take it down without no contest. Alright, we gotta keep the sun run going, man. Alright. Alright, and for the last hand, we go to a double board bomb pot PLO on the 2-5 table before they were closing, and we do $15 4 ways pre-flop, and the flop comes 10 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 2 of clubs on the first board, 9 of diamonds, Jack of diamonds, 4 of hearts on the first board. Big blind checks, under the gun bets 50, I call 50. 2 players fold as we go to the turn. Turn is the Ace of diamonds on the first board, 3 of diamonds on the second board, and it checks round. As you can see, I have a boat on the bottom board. So as we go to the river, it is the 4 of diamonds and the 7 of diamonds on the top board. He bets 100, I call, and we just end up chopping. He has a pair of 9s on the top board, and I have a boat on the bottom board. So, really good session, had a lot of fun, and we are out.
What's up? So, played, today was a very interesting night. I was up and I was down. I played 1-3, then I got moved to the 2-5. We played in the 2-5. We left the 2-5 with a profit. Then I went back to 1-3 because they didn't have enough players. After that, I played 1-3 for a little bit, chipped up to about $300 or so, and then I played 2-5 mixed game, which was cool. So that was cool. Every time the button went around in orbit, we switched it from Omaha to 2-5. So Hold'em. So the final numbers, you'll see them right here somewhere. I was in for 400 when I first started because I bought it for 400 for the 1-3, and then when I switched to the 2-5, I was already up about 700. So then I used that to play the 2-5, and then I ended up with being up in the 2-5, but then I lost a big pot. But really good pots today, really fun today. A little bit of sad news. I heard one of the managers at Boston Billiards here passed away. So I think his name is Dan. So prayers for him and his family. But yeah, overall, good session. Like, subscribe, everybody. PTP, Path Through Progress, Pachi Trendy Poker Channel. Subscribe, you know the deal. See you guys next one. Bye.